My name is Stephen Bashong. I'm Associate Editor at Solar Power World magazine. I'm here today with Ron Corio, the founder and CEO of Array Technologies, Inc. How you doing today, Ron?
Good, Stephen. How are you?
I'm great.
Glad to be here.
It seems that in the past 3 or 4 years, single-axis trackers have become a lot more popular with developers and EPCs. What has changed over the years to make that happen?
Well, that was our big fight early on. Our big push was, this is why you want to use a tracker, and there were a lot of different kinds of trackers tested in the marketplace. In Europe, they were very big on dual-axis trackers, and for Array Technologies, though, we came from that world in the residential field, and we knew that really for a utility field system, a horizontal axis, single axis tracker made the most economic sense for a lot of technical reasons, but mainly because the structure was light and the power density on the field was high. And so we pushed, and the economics were always there for tracking, but as the economics got tighter and tighter, and as the incentives were cranked down a little bit, or the PPA prices were cranked down, people naturally went to the most economic, best LCOE solution, and that, in most places where it's sunny, is single-axis trackers.
Very good. Can you tell us about a recent example of an ATI tracker installation that showed the company's ability to innovate and really pioneer technology?
Right. So, we for most of our utility scale life there for a while, we were building systems for crystalline solar modules. Well, the first round of tariffs on solar modules created quite a stir, and we had a project in the works, and it wound up requiring first solar modules on our tracker, and so we designed a framework to mount the frameless first solar modules, and just happened to be the largest project we've ever done. It was 268 megawatts in size, and we built and installed that system, and it's operating beautifully. And so that's, we have a breadth of engineering knowledge. We've been in business building trackers for 25 years, and I think, these kind of things put that knowledge to the test, and I think we did very well on that project.
Very good, thank you. So last question, Ron.
Yeah.
What does the future hold for solar tracking?
I think the future's really, really great for solar tracking, because when you think about it, modules are only going to get more efficient, and tracking is really based on area, tracking an area. That area gets more efficient, the benefit for tracking gets greater, so your cost for tracking goes down. And I think what you're going to see in the future is tracking is going to become more and more important, and just kind of everywhere. And what you'll see is maybe a spread a little bit to less sunny places for tracking as well. The other thing I want to talk about is just, we can't burn dinosaurs forever in this world. So there's a lot of developing countries, a lot of places on this earth that are getting ready to burn a lot of dinosaurs. And I think that marketplace is going to be very important. And what's going to be even more important about that is, what does that profile of power delivery look like? If we just put them on a fixed rack, it peaks at noon, it's a bell curve, it's not all that useful. If we put them on a tracker, it's always economic to do so if you have enough sunlight, which many parts of the world do, and your cost of energy is lower, but your power delivery profile is flatter, and that's very important. It's very important at delivering usable energy to the grid, so people can make the most of it.
Very good, thank you. A prediction of the future there. So I've been Stephen Bashong, Associate Editor at Solar Power World magazine. This is Ron Corio, founder and CEO of Array Technologies, Inc., talking about their tracking systems and technology. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen.